Neha Dhananjay Wadekar, mother of Garfield and Little Cat. I love you. I'm so excited to do this. If every grain of sand and dirt out there in the Mara represented a lifetime of excitement, I'm more excited than all of them put together.
And so 2 things you need to know about Neha. The first is we would try to do a family trip every year growing up. And at the end of every trip, invariably, Neha would be crying, saying, I want to live here. I'm never moving. She'd have a new best friend that she's met. And then a week or 2 later, she'd be like, okay, this is, fine. I can live here.
So when Neha got to Kenya, one day she was talking to Neeta and telling her about this guy she met. And my first reaction was, if history is any guide, he'll be done in 2 weeks.
I'm Samir's sister, so I'm lucky enough to have known him my entire life, and he has no choice but to hang out with me, which is very cool for me. Growing up, we obviously had our fair share of fights, but don't worry, it usually ended up with him crying and not me. One of the most valuable gifts you've given me is embracing my weirdness, from catching me doing weird things in the bathroom to the weird way that I eat foods. You've really made me feel like my quirks are cool. And looking at the 2 of you, I see you guys do that for each other. But jokes aside, you guys have really expanded each other's worlds in such a beautiful way. And I'm so happy to celebrate this weekend.
I was fortunate to witness the genesis of their relationship during a beach trip to the Kenyan coast back in 2016. The undeniable chemistry between them was evident to all. And as we returned to the house, I couldn't help but tell Samir, dude, you're gonna marry that girl. Little did I know it was a prophecy, as Neha overheard my remark and burst into laughter.
When I first met you, I was blown away. You were the most beautiful girl in the world. Your beauty drew me in, your brain intrigued me, and the excitement with which you approach life left me wanting to see you again.
From the moment we first met in Diani 7 years ago, I felt warm in your glow. You light up everyone around you, your family, your friends, your colleagues and coworkers, and me. You were raised in a family that showered you with love, and now you generously share that love with others. It is infinite and endless. Your positivity, optimism, and strong moral compass was passed to you and Zoya from your mother and father. And it's heartwarming to see how proud of you they are today.
A few months later, she texts me again and says, I hear you're going to Orlando for your golf trip. I've arranged for you to meet Samir's parents. I said, all right. So I take myself away, take the Uber, go in, and ring the bell. Al Karim is standing there. I put my hand out. grabs my hand, pulls me, and gives me a bear hug. I called Neha and I said, I met the most wonderful people. And here we are today. So, thank you. You guys are great. Be very happy to be part of your family.
परमेश्वरम
Vested in me by Neha and Samir, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Almost 7 years ago, I started writing you a letter for New Year's that I never finished. But the way I started it seems to be a perfect way to finish these vows. I wrote, if every decision that I have ever made was part of a series of events that led me to you, then I regret nothing. 6 years, 9 months, and 8 days later, I still feel the same way. Neha, I love you before, now, and forever.